Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Vet. I'm Brandon, and as always, we are here at Corvette in Atlantic City. This is going to be my first video of 2025, so I thought it appropriate to recap what we've done in the last year as a dealership, as an individual, and as a channel. Also going to be going over some housekeeping, some announcements, some goals, so on and so forth. So first of all, I would be remiss if I did not give a huge, enormous, incomprehensible thank you to my existing clients. This is my first full year in automotive sales, and thanks to you guys and your business, you have made me the #1 salesman for Corvette for 2024. 239 cars sold, 236 of which are Corvettes. I cannot say thank you enough. I had no clue what I would be stepping into here. It's been a wild ride. Not only for the cars sold, but for the relationships that have been built. A lot of you guys still text me on a semi-regular basis. A lot of dreams come true, a lot of goals for the future, and even some places where, you know, I can look back in hindsight and say, all right, this is where we need to get better. But all in all, give you guys a brief rundown. The channel's only been up for 3 months. I've been here, it's January 2025. I've been here for about 16 months now. I don't have a history of car sales. I actually came from warehouse management, and my manager, Dave Salvatore, I ended up sitting next to him at a wedding, talking, and he said, hey, you would do great working for me. You should come do this. You should come sell Corvettes. And it's been a great ride so far. He seems to have been right, but none of that would have been possible without you guys, my clients. So to each and every one of you, I wish I could list you all off by name, but I really, really appreciate you working with me, you trusting me with your new and pre-owned Corvettes, you interacting with me, keeping in touch. Really did not think that would have been possible coming into the first year, but again, I cannot say thank you enough. Now, that's me as an individual, but the dealership has grown quite a bit as well. We've got a new service center that we established for 2024 over at our state-of-the-art Cadillac building. That's been huge. We've got some big plans coming up for how to utilize some of the facilities going forward, which I'll get into in a second. But also wanted to talk about the channel. It's only been up for 3 months. Let's Vet. This is my first foray into really online content creation. And last video that I put out, I said all I wanted for Christmas was 1,000 subscribers. You guys delivered way more than I thought you could have. You understood the assignment. Not only did I get to 1,000 subscribers, but as of today, we're filming on January 10th. And you guys almost doubled my subscribers from the last video I posted. So again, cannot thank you enough for that. Just to give you an idea of how things function with the channel here, I asked for suggestions on future content, and you guys delivered on that one too. Plenty of ideas, and I'm gonna try to get to as many of them as I can. Keep that feedback coming, because that lets me, not only gives me ideas, but also lets me take that to my bosses and my managers and say, hey, here is what the Corvette community wants to see. So keep that coming. With that being said, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a glimpse behind the curtain. These videos have gotten a lot of compliments on the quality of them. That's because I work with a quality videographer. So shout out to 70 Enterprises for working with me. But what that entails is not only us rearranging the showroom, scheduling time to get in here and shoot, which has got to be off hours because we can't be disrupting showroom traffic. We got to have the music off for YouTube copyright purposes. So there is a lot that goes into it. All that being said, please bear with me as I'm trying to figure out ways to create content, time to schedule that content, and also I pay for these videos out of my own pocket, and I'm happy to do so because the quality is fantastic. With that being said, we just got partnered with YouTube. So this is all new to me, but we just got partnered with YouTube. I think I've generated $5 so far, so thank you for that. But my ultimate hope is that the partnership with YouTube and the revenue that it generates can go towards just reinvesting, pouring into more content. Right now we're releasing about 2 videos a month, which I see continuing, but I would love to get to the point where we're doing 5 or 8 videos a month. So all that is just to say, A, thank you for what you've helped us accomplish so far, but B, continue to share, continue to subscribe, continue to like and comment, re-engage those algorithms, because the more viewership that we get, the more we can reinvest and create more for you guys. My ultimate goal in starting this channel was, yes, to funnel business towards my sales side, but ultimately I want to provide value to the Corvette community. I'm a big believer in providing value first and then asking for a sale. So keep giving me that feedback on what you guys want to see, what you guys want to hear, and I will keep doing my best to get that scheduled. All right, guys, so in my last video, I mentioned that I would be doing a detail kit giveaway. That's an Adams polished detail kit to someone who likes, subscribes, comments, and went through, picked one of the commenters. So King Gore 555HK, if I'm saying that correctly, you're the winner. Thank you so much for interacting with the channel. I'm still learning how to actually direct message or contact people via YouTube. So the easiest way it'd be if you would please email me at bnewberger@siokaauto.com. Give me your name, your contact info, and your shipping address. I'll get that sent out to you. So thank you again. Plan on doing some more fun stuff like that in the future. I got to see what merchandise I am and am not allowed to give out, but it's ideas for the future. I'll definitely have some more giveaways for you guys coming soon. So one of the other things that I've been asked in quite a few of the comments is, Brandon, why don't you include pricing on the vehicles that you're going over? And there's a very simple reason for that. Most of these videos that are not geared towards specific units for sale that I'm creating and that I'm going to continue to create in the future are meant to be kind of timeless. I want them to be applicable whether it's 2025, if you can go back and look at 2020, even when the C9 comes out in 2030 or whenever it is, I want people to be able to look back and keep the content relevant of what I'm going over. So there's a couple solutions for that. One, I do plan on doing inventory walks in the future, specifically going over a bunch of inventory, both new and pre-owned, that is available for purchase, and that will be timestamped. That will say, hey, this is for February of 2025 or whatever month we end up doing it. I do plan on meeting the needs there, but again, that's going to come with the logistical and financial challenges of creating even more videos in a month. It is on my to-do list. The other thing in the meantime that, bear with me on this, it's going to take some practice, but I'm going to try to get better at, if you want more real-time vehicles availability and pricing, I'm going to try to be updating my story on Instagram more regularly. When we get a fresh trade in, when we get a hot new stock unit in, I want to try to just take some pictures, include the stock number and the price on that, and say, message me for details. So that is, like I said, it's going to take a little bit of muscle memory with me doing that as I'm going through the showroom. But if you want to stay more up to date on in-stock units, both new and pre-owned, and pricing, check me out on Instagram. Stay tuned, subscribe to me, follow me, and check out my stories, because I'm going to be trying to do that more. The other thing is probably the low-hanging fruit. Check out my inventory that's listed on www.siokacorvette.com. From there, you can filter by year, by model, by color, body style, just about everything you can think of. That is the easiest way to browse my actual inventory. If you see something you like, whether it's from the website, whether it's from my Instagram, anything else, one of the big, I guess you could say, frustrations that I have, which I don't expect people to understand, but from a salesman's point of view, a lot of people will say, hey, I want that red one, the red one that I saw with the natural interior, do you still have it? And I go, I have about 200 Corvettes on my lot. Do you have a stock number? Pay attention to the stock number, especially if you're looking online. I'll do my best to include that in the videos. As you can see, the ones behind me, if it's a brand new unit, it's usually got it in the top right corner right here. I'll be going over a couple of them, and I'm sure I'll miss a few as I go, because this is going to be a new habit that we're building. But definitely pay attention in all three of those avenues going forward. All right, guys, so gotten a lot of feedback from my bosses, my managers, and my supervisors within the last year. And again, shout out to all my customers who bought from me, and especially who I've been able to provide with a good experience going forward. We've gotten a lot of internal surveys. When you buy a new car from us, you get a survey from GM, and there's been a lot of great feedback. That's great for us as a dealership. It's also great for GM as a corporation. But the Corvette management team has tasked myself and the other Corvette specialists here, hey, we need to let the public know about that. If people are happy with their experience buying from Sioka Corvette, we need that to be visible. So they have challenged us with getting Google reviews. Now, I don't want to just randomly solicit people giving me reviews who haven't bought product from me or who haven't bought vehicles from me, but All in all, if you, in the last 16 months since I have been here, if you have bought a Corvette from me and if you've been happy with your experience, one of the best ways that you can help me individually, the channel, and the dealership is to go on and leave us a Google review. That's for Ciocca Corvette. And that's not just me either. If you've bought from one of the other Corvette specialists here and you've had a positive experience and you'd like people to know that, please consider giving us a great Google review and letting people know exactly what you liked about your experience, who you worked with. Give us a shout out. Nothing helps us more as salesmen than references. And that's going to be how we can not only continue providing you with great Corvette delivery service, but also how I can continue to keep creating content and kind of, feeding the funnel. So please consider doing that. Thank you so much. Okay guys, so another housekeeping announcement. As I mentioned, I have been here 16 months now. It has been a mad sprint to the finish line of 2024. And now, for the first time since I've been here, I will be going on vacation. I wanted to let you guys know this specifically if you're working with me on an existing car. I think I've got 3 builds in the pipeline that might be produced in that time frame, so rest assured, if you have a car that is about to be produced for the month of January, I will be touching base with you before I go. But whether you have an existing build in with me or you just have general questions and would like to reach out, still, I do pride myself on answering my phone calls. The number that I put up here is my personal cell phone. It's not a separate line. It's not my landline. I answer just about every text and phone call as quickly as I can. Same goes for email. So I will be on vacation January 23rd to January 30th. Continue to call me, text me, email me, whatever you would like. Just understand that during that time frame, I probably will not be responding. I will be on a beach in Key West, smoking a cigar and reading a book with any luck. But more importantly, I have promised my wife that I will give her time that she deserves. So bear with me as I will be unavailable for that time. I promise you I will return your calls, texts, voicemails, emails as soon as I get back. Also, while I'll be down there, I have never been to Key West. I know a lot of my existing clients and previous clients are in Florida, so if you have any suggestions for places to eat, things to do, places to go while I'm down there, feel free to leave it in the comments section. I'd love to get some ideas. And lastly, guys, this is kind of a random pot shot in the dark, but not only am I picky with my clothing, but I have some needs as I'm here, especially in the harsh New Jersey winter right now. It's pretty frigid. I have been scouring the internet for a warm and comfortable zip-up Corvette fleece. I need something that is warm enough to wear out on the lot, comfy enough to wear at my desk and in the showroom, and that has plenty of Corvette branding because I love letting people know what I do, both at work and in my personal time. So if you have any suggestions for a really nice, comfortable, well-branded Corvette fleece, something like a North Face or Columbia jacket, or if you happen to be a vendor or a manufacturer and you carry one, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to find something like that. Let me know what your suggestions are. All right, guys, that about does it for our housekeeping going into 2025. Again, thank you so much for your viewership. I'm gonna go film some more relevant content for you guys now, but if you have questions, concerns, anything that I can do to help, as always, feel free to reach out to me. You can email me at bnewberger@cioccaauto.com, or you can call or text me directly on my cell phone at 856-534-4006. As always, thank you so much for tuning in to Let's Vet. We'll see you next time.